So the Warframe Reddit was down due to a Reddit blackout and I needed my fix of god-awful smooth-brain dipshit takes. So I asked my community, what are the spiciest Warframe takes you guys have? Man. It begins! Gambit is a bad game mode. Well, it seems I've already stepped into Destiny territory. Sure, corrosive projection is superior to any and all additive damage auras available. Alright, buddy, bring that corrosive projection to endless. I'm sure it'll benefit the team of 4 armor-stripping, subsumed frames. Also, the Corpus and Invested exists. Corrosive protection is situational, and you have 3 default mod configs for a reason. Please use them. Octavia's armpits are the best ones, and if anyone says otherwise, I'll... Okay, but Gauss's armpits, they vibrate. Checkmate, shitlib. None of Haru's abilities feel right to be replaced via subsuming because of how his kit is designed. See, I can't be too mad at this one, but his 2's healing on kill after expending shields doesn't really mean much in the late game at least, where shields are king, and he can just regen them like it's nothing. The fire rate bonus alone isn't really worth keeping it slotted in, just in my opinion. Mastery rank does matter, send tweet. Okay, completely agreed. People in 2023 will get to MR16 and say, oh, there's no reason to go higher, and then complain about stuff like standing caps haltering progression. You know what helps with that? Ranking up. Please, you have no excuse to be an MR-lit. DE needs to give us mods similar to melee mods like Condition Overload and such to primary and secondary weapons. Galvanized is cool, but Condition Overload would make a big difference seeing how it works on the Cedo. Okay, so you acknowledge the existence of Galvanized, Aptitude, Savvy, and Shot, and then completely missed why and how that they are the same mod. 90% of builds these days don't even use a damage mod because it's just Condition Overload for guns. Use them! No matter how many buffs she gets, Ureli still feels weak. She is a Gunzerker tank. She buffs your gunplay. This is just a self-report that your weapons probably aren't modded. Inaros is boring in terms of gameplay and overrated in terms of tankiness. I said hot takes. This is Siberian cold. Not having a perfectly optimized build is okay. Yeah, it is. And as long as your time to kill is reasonable, I don't give a shit what's on your build. Shield gating should not be built unless you're going to level cap. Literally no frames need it. Okay, normally I would agree with you, but Kullervo just came out and...
I just wanna... you know?
Alright, I've gotten a few comments like this where people say that Warframe has just too much content and that it gets overwhelming, and for that I would like to say, take it at your own pace. If you're a returning player, you will feel like you've made progress pretty much every single day you play. No time goes to waste. Unless you're 6,000 hours deep and nearly 300 rolls into a Vasto Riven, then your day is a waste. The point of Warframe is to make people who are bad at games feel like they are good at games. This isn't even really a bad take, but more of a stupid generalization. People play Warframe for the same reason they like Dynasty Warriors. They see a lot of motherfuckers die, and in the most spectacular way possible. Big red numbers make my primal ape brain happy. Zephyr Harrier is a mistake. I like the skin. I have it, and it hurts me more. Cry about it, ratio, cope, seethe, maul, dilate, L, hose mad, stay mad, touch grass, pound sand, skillet. Inaros is perfect as is. I also bet you like inhaling exhaust fumes and your favorite pastime is counting your teeth. I think Caliban is not a terrible frame. Nuh-uh. DE fumbled the entire game and somehow made it one of the least enjoyable experiences in my life. I hit MR23 and just gave up. It didn't feel fun anymore. It felt like a job. It was one of the least enjoyable experiences in your life, and yet you still toughed it out, let's say, 700 to 1,000 hours at the absolute minimum to hit MR23. If you put 1,000 hours into a game and admit that there's not at least one thing that came along to keep you playing, then I genuinely hope you had the most miserable experience, because you seem like the type of person to keep on touching a hot stove and then complain that your hand hurts. The Xmas rework is good. I hope you throw away your grocery receipt and your bread molds the day after buying it. Cross save should be their #1 priority. No, it should not. I am sick of hearing this. They haven't even finished cross-play yet. No cross-play clans, no cross-play trading, and the baseline gameplay experience is still riddled with desync and connection issues. Until cross-play is perfected, cross-save shouldn't even be a thought in their heads. Gloom should never be a Helminth ability. If Gloom and Pillage didn't exist, then Brozyme would ever make another build video ever again. Do you want him to lose his channel? Oberon should be a starter frame to give new players access to healing and support abilities right away. I've seen this take a few times and I am 100% for it. It's a 4-person co-op game with only 3 starter frames, a melee class with Excalibur, and 2 casters in Volt and Mag. So not having a support always seemed a little weird to me. It's pay to win. Okay, we clearly don't play the same video game, and I'm not even going to give you the joy of getting snark from me, so I'm just going to call you a dumbass. There are a lot more, but this video is already longer than 2 minutes, which is roughly the attention span of my average follower, so I'm gonna cut it here. If you have any spicy takes yourself, feel free to post them down in the comments. Who knows, if they're bad enough, maybe I'll do a part 2. Probably not. I have like 12 videos I said I need to make and never did. Okay, bye.